I finally broke the nut loose. I used my breaker bar. I put it on the ground, and I used my two little Motion Pro clamps here to fix that. Motion Pro also sells, I believe they sell a clutch cage, which is, it's kind of circular, but I think it's about a couple $100. So we'll take this off, and after we take the nut off, then this is the clutch. Not the clutch, I'm sorry. This is the clutch bell. And that pulls straight out like that, and we'll turn it over and we'll take a look at it. And all that shiny stuff in there is, this is odd. See, you shouldn't see pieces of metal in there. There's little tiny pieces of metal and asbestos. Why it's in there, I don't know. Here, and then after that, all we do is we pull straight back out, and this will come off with the belt. Oh, his clutch is tits up. Jesus, I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Well, I'm going to have to order another clutch. That's worn down too much. The way the clutches get worn down is that heat causes the asbestos infused pads here. The more heat it has, the more asbestos it takes off. And then you have a center spring right here, and you have your clamshell, which will open. This one will actually go all the way up to here and open. It allows the belt that rides on the outside up here, it allows the belt to go right down and ride on the transmission deal. Another thing you want to look at when you take these apart is this little, and a lot of people miss it, but this little tiny bearing in here is your, well, I don't know, clutch bearing, I guess you'd call it. There's a little C-clamp right there that you have to, and it's called something else, but I can't remember it right now. But you take that off and you can change the bearings. You want to make sure that on a lot of these aftermarket clutches or variators, not variators, but rear pulleys, that's what it is, their bearings aren't that good. I mean, they're just, you run them for a little while and then they get really bad. But you can't really tell unless you take this off and look at it. All you'll notice is your engine is getting heated up. Another way to see if the bearing is going bad is to take a look at the shaft right here. The bearing runs right here. And you want to see if that's getting hot or if there's a problem. This is your transmission seal right here, and you want to make sure that there's no oil leaking out of here. There is oil in the rear transmission. Now it'll say right here, it says oil 0.1 liter. I guess it's I have no idea how much that is. But, and this is the fill hole right here. You should once a year change your oil. And all you have to do is tilt your bike and take this off and put new oil in it. You want to use a good, whatever they recommend kind of oil, and don't overfill it, because that oil in there, that space is very small. And if you overfill it, then the oil actually works against the gears. Now we'll turn the clutch over. That's the next video.